Alright, so today is the last day of trig problems. So we are going to find areas of triangles by looking at formulas. And notice that these triangles are not right triangles. So normally we would use, back from geometry, you would use that formula, 1/2 base times height. But you're going to see these two formulas. So flip to the page 44. We're going to come back to these boxes on page 43. But the first thing you need to do is decide what information do you have. So you have side, angle, side. So if you have side, angle, side, you're going to use this first box. Now, angle C is the angle that I have. So I'm going to use area equals 1/2 AB sine of C. All right. All you need to do once you pick the correct formula is substitute the numbers in. So area equals 1/2. Side A is across from angle A, that's 15. Side B, the across from angle B, that's 25. And sine of angle C is 37. And then all it is type it in your calculator. This should be a pretty fast lesson. So 1/2 times 15 times 25 times sine of 37, you get 112.84. Oh, it says round to the nearest tenth, so we'll do 112.8. Then we're all done. All right, number 2, what information do we have? We have 3 sides, so we have side, side, side. So now we're going to go to this orange box here. So side, 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 you're going to first do, it's called Heron's formula, you're going to find the semi-perimeter, which is A plus B plus C divided by 2. All right, so I'm just going to call this A, this B, and this C. So A is 15, B is 10, and C is 19. So semi-perimeter is just half of your perimeter. You guys already know what perimeter is. Add up all the sides. That's 44 divided by 2. Make sure you hit enter for the numerator and then divide by 2. So my semi-perimeter is really 22. All right, so now that's the first part of the formula. Once you have the semi-perimeter, you're going to use this formula. So it's the square root of S times S minus A times S minus B times S minus C. All right, so S is 22. 22 minus A, which is 15. 22 minus B, which is 10. And 22 minus C, which is 19. All right, so I'm going to type all this in my calculator. 22 times 22 minus 15 times 22 minus 10 times 22 minus 19. Now that's not my answer. I have to take the square root of all that, and then that's my answer. So it's 74.5. Okay. All right, last problem. Draw a diagram. Find the area of a parallelogram. So a parallelogram is like a rectangle that's slanted. Right? Opposite sides are parallel and congruent. It has one angle of 50 degrees. And it has sides that are 5 centimeters and 12 centimeters. So you can't just do base times height because they're not perpendicular, but what you can do is you can cut it into 2 triangles. These are exactly the same size triangles. This angle is going to be 50. So all I really need to do is find the area of one of the triangles. This is side, angle, side. So I'm going to use my side, angle, side formula. All right, so I'm just going to call one of these triangles triangle ABC. Since I have angle B, I'm going to use the formula that has angle B in it. So I'm going to do area equals 1/2 AC sine of B. All right, so just fill in your information. A is 5, C is 12, sine of angle B is 50. Type that all in your calculator. So I'm going to do 1/2 times 5 times 12 times sine of 50. That gives me 22.98 ... Now notice that's not my final answer because that was only this triangle. But how many triangles do I have? I have 2 of them. So I just have to double that answer. So I'm going to multiply by 2. Now that's my final answer. So I have 45.96, or otherwise known as 46.0. And since these were centimeters, I'm going to call this centimeters squared. And you're all done with all your trig notes for the chapter.